bitch, jump in that fire.
A question that I get a lot in regards to working with Anima Sola, since people do consider that an intranquil spirit, which she is whether or not when you work with this spirit, do you go to hell for doing so? Because when you read up on the intranquil spirit or anything in tranquility related, is that you hear that when a person seeks to work with this spirit, that once the spirit does, once the spirit gives the person what they want, that now when that person dies, they become an intranquil spirit. The issue with this is that a lot of people aren't meditating on these concepts and a lot of these theories and beliefs. When you meditate and you look deeper into these different subjects, you notice that a lot of things are metaphoric, or speaking on a metaphoric level, as in when you're talking about, oh, if you work with the spirit of Anima Sola, you go to hell, or if you work with the intranquil spirit, you go to hell. What this basically means, or my understanding from it, is that if you do the improper steps in regards to doing the ritual, if you piss the spirit off, or if you offer the wrong offerings, what happens is that your life begins to become a reflection of what that spirit is dealing with, depending on the type of intranquil spirit that you're working with. So for example, in my earlier years of working with the intranquil spirit, when I used to mess up with her, especially on the offerings level, because it took me a minute to figure out what it was that she liked as an offering, is that you'll begin to have trouble sleeping at night. You'll begin to have issues with finances. So you begin to start having issues within your love life, things like that. You'll begin to have a lot of things that kept happening with me. Different infections start to just come up within your body. So with this, you are now becoming a reflection of what that spirit is going through, or what that spirit can do to a potential enemy. That's basically what it is talking about when it's saying, oh, your spirit will go to hell. It's not that your spirit will literally go to hell once you die. It's more so that when you piss this spirit off, do something wrong or anything like that, your life will now become a reflection of that, and it will almost seem as though you are in hell on a metaphoric level. So when all the things that I just discussed happen in your life, you will start to feel as though you're the one being tormented, you're the one in purgatory, you're the one in hell. So it's speaking on a metaphoric level in regards to, if you work with the spirit, this is what can happen. But this is only what can happen if you do it wrong. If you're a person who is somewhat experienced, or know someone who is experienced that is giving it to you, you don't have to worry about that at all. But if you're talking about this is your first time doing this, or you're trying to learn how to do it, you run the risk of having all those things that happen with those spirits reflecting in your own personal life. And if you die because of these things that start to happen to you because of your errors, at that point you can potentially become an intranquil spirit. So it's more so speaking on a metaphoric level more so than literal, because if it was literal, it would make no sense for me to even do these things for people, or me myself to work with such a spirit knowing that I'm going to go to hell for doing so. But that's just what my own perception of it is, from contemplating, meditating on it, and trying to gain a deeper understanding of this, I guess you could say, well-known concept, or somewhat well-known belief that people have. That's all for this video. Like, share, and subscribe.